What's going on, YouTube? Big Munoz 11 here, doing a contest entry for our boy Shane Church. Now, this guy is a beast in the community. Only reason why he hasn't been on Shout Out Saturday is straight up, Shane, I thought you were dormant, dude. I don't know. I left you a message like a year and a half ago and nothing, and all of a sudden you're back in full effect. So, welcome back, and thanks for getting back into the game. If you haven't seen his videos and been hiding under a rock for whatever reason, this guy has 2,500 subs. The guy's a monster. I seen his cichlids grow from 3 inches to full grown. Now he's not only has his full grown project going on, his show tank, but he also has a 55 Banga Yellow breeding project growing. So I'm going to leave his description below. If you're not sub to him, probably are, but if you're not, go ahead and check this guy out. This guy's a monster. He's been checking out, he's been doing a contest right now for his 2,500 subs. Congrats on the subs, brother. Dream Tank video. And I definitely wanted to get into this one. I have right now a pretty good sized tank, 220 gallons, 6 foot by 2 foot by 3 foot. For a lot, that is a dream tank in itself, but it's not for me. My bad. Took a little sip of the beer right quick. I got something on my sleeve. I've been working on this for a while. I've been thinking about this for a while. One of my boys is a contractor, and he's also a fish dude. We've been actually trying to conceive this plan. This is my dream tank, guys. Without further ado, let me go ahead and introduce the plants. This is my tank right now. It's a 220 Marineland, 6 foot by 2 foot by 3 foot. Amazing tank. Keep a lot of stuff in there. I got about 50 fish in there, and by any means, good sized tank. Well, give you a quick tour. Living room. It's my TV. By the way, this is why I was gone for about 2 months. This is where the king resides, the next monster fish keeper. My little boy Marcus. That's his room over there. But anyway, this is the front door to my house. Here, below, I have the water heater, and on top I have the AC unit. Here, in this location here, I am going to go ahead and want to open up a door to go across. Across for what? Well, as you see, this is dead space. Here's my pantry. And this right here is the location for the dream tank. This area here is a 6 foot by 4.5 foot. So I would have a 4 foot by 6 foot, obviously, but I would raise it from the 3 foot that I have in the 220 to roughly about 5 foot. So the stand would go about to where the windowsill, excuse me, is, all the way running from right there all the way up to right there. It's about 5 foot, and I can roughly fit about 1,000 gallons there. Definitely do the wrought iron stand on the bottom. Complete wet dry filter, excuse me. Engineered by the one and only Cyber Aquarius. That guy makes wet dries that look like they are, I don't know what. The guy's bomb. I mean, this guy knows his stuff. Definitely hire this guy to take care of my stuff. Good friend of mine. Good friend of everybody's here. This guy knows how to do a filtration system. That's what I would go ahead and do. I've been running about 1,000 gallons. So, just as a comparison, this tank right here is 6 foot by 2 foot by 3 foot. It would run out from right about here all the way to where my dining table is at, and run probably about to where that light is at, right there. That's the location here. I'll have all of my guys in here, about 50 fish in there, and a 220. So I'll probably put about 100 to 150 fish into the 1,000 gallon area. Unlike this tank where you would see through and through, it will be wall to wall, complete 3D background. I have a local supplier here. You guys might have heard him from the Kings of Fish Tanks on National Geographic and Living Color. I've seen some of his work. They will be doing a complete 3D background for me, rock formation. Keep the rocks that I have here in the bottom area, and then 3D rock, completely lining it. To go ahead and clean it, I would have the door come in from right about where the wine rack is at. That will go to the front door, and I will have access to the back as well as to the front. Unfortunately, not through the sides. Not a problem. I'll leave about a couple inches on here and a couple inches on here, just to make sure that I'll be able to scrub algae, worst case scenario. But with the wet dry filter, UV sterilization, everything that I would need, I shouldn't have to, but just in case, it's good to have. Now, let me go ahead and plug this phone in because I'm running low on battery. Alright. So Shane, I got about 1,000 gallons running here. The stand, full mahogany, running from the windowsill straight across, enough with the wrought iron stand to be able to go ahead and support the weight. On the top, if you can see, I have high roof church. It's actually called church ceiling because it has the angle. I have the beams running from the center brace all the way down to here. I would drill from the roof straight up to the top and hang 4, possibly 5 LED 120 watt cubes from the roof to be able to go ahead and light the structure. That would definitely be what I'm shooting for. Complete wet dry, 1,000 gallons, 520 watt LEDs running from the roof beams hanging over the top. Talking about, like I said before, about 150 fish. Every fish that I have in the tank right now, plus the ones that I've been looking for, intermediates, lawandas, a couple more dragon bloods, and some of the bigger haps, the VC10s, and a couple of guys that I don't have right now, but I will be able to fit in a big ass tank like that. That is my dream tank. It's actually possible. It has a lot of finance that goes behind it, but something that I've been thinking about for quite a while, ever since we got this place here about almost a year ago now. That's my dream tank. That's what I got in mind. Definitely go ahead, check out this dude Shane. He's a beast in the game. He knows what he's talking about. Let me give you a quick span of this tank, which would be literally a fraction. So it'd be a fourth, actually a little bit less than a fourth of what I want. This is 220. Here I can probably fit about 1,000 gallons. Forget the whale sharks, bro. It's not gonna happen. I'm a cichlid dude, day in, day out, and African peacock, basically. Let me define it a little bit better. Peacock hap guy, day in, day out, and this is actual dream. This is actually something that can happen. Talking about quite a few grand bumped into it. Maybe about 10 grand that might be into just filtration. Another 10 grand into the tank itself. And about another 10 grand into actually building the walls to go within without. So, you're talking about 30 to 50 grand just to get this tank going. But I definitely think it's doable. And this is going to go ahead and be my dream tank entry. Actually something that is possible, and it's something that I've been working on. So, peace out. Latest.